Word of knowledge. Have you ever received a word of knowledge from God, or indeed been given a word via another person? Hi, I'm Jezebel, former born-again and spirit-filled Christian, now deconstructed and deconverted. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So, a word of knowledge, as stated in 1 Corinthians 12 verse 8 is, "To one there is given through the Spirit a word of wisdom, to another a word of knowledge by means of the same Spirit." So anyone with a Pentecostal charismatic background will be familiar with this. Paul doesn't really make it clear what a word of knowledge is, or how it is used or in what circumstances, but is generally interpreted as being a supernatural word or sentence direct from God himself into the mind of a believer, usually something to do with another believer, or even a non-believer. The believer then passes the word to the person concerned, explaining that he, and it's usually a he, received the word from God. That person is then supposed to be amazed that another person could know such things which were a person's secret, and is then meant to act on the word. Paul later described this as, "The secrets of their heart are disclosed, and so, falling on their face, they will worship God." In my experience, it usually comes from pastors who God tells him about secret sins in one of his congregation. He will then confront the member and tell them to repent. Of course, this is open to scams and abuse, such as in Bethel, California, where Sean Bowles studied social media in church members and pretended it was a word of knowledge from God. That was until he was caught out and disgraced. Haha. Having left, my conclusion is that it's all ridiculous nonsense. I recommend you seriously reconsider the faith for yourself and learn knowledge by personal study, not pretend mutterings from a deity.